Hello and welcome back to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. We saw New Zealand defeating the Irish by 19 points to 14. The game that preceded that, South Africa going down to Great Britain by 17 points to 12. But here underway, just about, is France against Samoa, and Samoa in white. White shirts, France in blue shirts. Right to left, Samoa kick off. Play on, says the referee. Will we see the likes of DuPont? Set Vancouver light, but for the moment, Samoa get the penalty. Inside the French territory. Both teams, of course, recording victories in their opening game. But one feels France have the upper hand. Of course you would, if you have the likes of DuPont in your team. Strong defense there from the French. Results in a scrum down. Samoa not able to hold on to the ball in contact. And here's the real opportunity now for France to set Vancouver light. Inside their own half, the French, but it's 3-on-3. What can the attackers do? France, of course, have got a real boost with Antoine Dupont switching codes from 15 to 7. What you lose on the swing, you gain on the roundabout. The scrum unsteady for the moment. The referee just calling a reset. But France will still have the feed. 20 meters in from this left-hand touchline between their own 22 and their 10-meter mark. Their first real attacking opportunity early on in this game. The scrum set is good. France come away with it as they make their way over halfway. The offload is straight into the hands of a Samoan player. A little bit impatient there, the French attacker. What can Samoa do? France all over the ball eagerly. And here they come away with it down this left-hand side. Is there support? Yes, there is. Allez les Bleus! Score the first try. Antoine Zegdar for France in support. They broke down this blind side, should I say. The counter-ruck from France. The support play, everything on point there. And it's 5 points for the French. The fans waving their flags. The conversion is sailing and over. But it's Zegdar who scores the first try with just over 4 minutes gone. Or 4 minutes to play, should I say, in this first half. In this Pool B clash. France with the restart. They go centre field. Keep it hanging outside the 22 of Samoa. But here comes Samoa away with it. Has he got the pace to go all the way? No, he doesn't, but he finds support. France will have to be resolute on defence. And they come away with it again with a counter-ruck. The French working their way up to halfway in possession. Is there an opportunity for a try? The defender can only get his bootlaces. And it's going to be another try for France. It's their second try. It's Jordan Seppo. Who put on the afterburners. The defender just in reach, but only just in reach for the bootlaces. Down this right-hand side, and France score and importantly go under the posts via Jordan Seppo. Alele Bleu flying high for the moment. The conversion successful again. When will we see the introduction of Dupont? For the moment, France doing all the work and leading by 14 points to 0 from the kickoff. Samoa not able to secure possession, but the referee adjudges France to have knocked it on there. So finally, Samoa will have an opportunity here. Found their way into the 22 of France earlier on. That just preceded that try. But the counter-rucking, the urgency from France is there. And that resulted in Seppo breaking away. But Samoa now in possession. And getting a penalty from that scrum. France infringing, according to the referee. Some good hits on defense here from the French. Samoa almost up to halfway, keeping the ball alive. Shifting it from left to right. Bumping away the French defenders. But the referee says play on, it's another counter ruck. How did that ball come out? It doesn't matter if they can score from this. France with the scrum advantage there. Here's a real opportunity. They've just got to shift it. Alternatively, dummy pass straight in the line and score for Zegdar again. It's going to be a yellow card. It's all unraveling here for Samoa. But France doing all the work and still having the likes of Antoine Dupont on the bench. It's got to be a strong second half from Samoa. We saw the fight back from the Irish when the second half started, but just not able to do enough. Samoa are going to have to do that little bit extra because it's all Alele Bleu for the moment. Letufua is given a yellow card there, so to add insult to injury, they concede the try. The 7-pointer, the conversion was good. Letufua is in the sin bin for Samoa, so playing with the man short. A normal time up. This will be the final play of the first half. Deep inside their own 22 now. Samoa look to break away, which they do. Is there anybody that can catch him? It looks like he's going to have the jet shoes to go all the way. So Samoa do pull one back just before half time with the man short. On a side, Steve, on a side there, showing his ability to put on the pace, get away from the defense and score. The look of concentration on his face says he only had one way to go, and that was to the try line. Samoa hit back. On a side with the try. The conversion successful. That is half time. France lead by 21 points to 7. Still 2 converted tries ahead. Samoa still have it all to do. But we know in the sevens game, there's always potential for some drama. Samoa will need possession and need to be accurate in possession. They'll need to score first and not allow France any opportunity. As I mentioned, the likes of Dupont on the bench. I'm sure the fans have come out in their numbers to see the phenom of France make his way onto the field in the second half. Of course, switching from the 15-man game was paramount for the French until they met the Springboks in the Rugby World Cup quarter-final. And since then, the French in the 15-man game have looked rather lethargic, ordinary, without their talisman. But in the meantime, he's had his sights set, of course, on Paris 2024 and wanting to get a run out here in his debut tournament in Vancouver. We're almost underway in the second half. Up next, of course, live here on Forever Sports will be Australia versus the USA. As we get underway, France will be kicking off from right to left, leading by 21 points to 7. Samoa still down a man in the sin bin after his infringement early on or late on in that first half. And France immediately from the kickoff go and score just like that. Jefferson Lee Joseph. You're not going to keep his name off your lips. He's got all the skills, the pace, the physique for the sevens-man game, showing there, plucking the ball out of the air. Untouched and over for the try. France making a huge statement here. The conversion is sailing over. It's 28 points to 7. Crucially, France have converted all their tries and lead by 4 tries to 1. 28 points to 7, the kickoff. Almost again going to hand there, but just knocked on. Samoa have some real work to do here. Just not able to go to hand on this left-hand touchline. Pinpoint kick from the restart, but Samoa from the line out will have to attack now at any given opportunity. It's kicked ahead from Samoa, looking to find some space in behind the defense. France, though, get possession back. Lovely little switch ball there. Is there an opportunity here down this left-hand touchline? Of course there is. It's France for try number 5. And I said it was unraveling, but it's unraveled for Samoa here. Too much to do now, one would feel. Back of the hand switch ball there. And it was Kapia who caught the ball in support and went all the way for the try. Make that another conversion. It's 5 tries. It's 5 conversions. It's 35 points to 7. And we are going to see the likes of Anton Dupont making his way onto the field wearing number 25. The anticipation building in case you missed that first game. With just over 4 minutes to play. Will we see some action from the talisman of France? France with the restart. Again, pinpoint kick there and getting it back in possession, the French. Showing that they want to play with ball in hand. It's held up here for the moment. But wrestle to the ground. France in possession in the 22 here of Samoa. The referee says you got to release the tackled player before you have any realistic chance of playing that ball. And it's another yellow card in the danger zone. The referees have no patience. And here it is, folks. Anton Dupont makes his way onto the field. We've been waiting for so long. And immediately might get into the thick of action here with the penalty to France. France deciding for a tap and go. We're inside the 22 here. 5 meters out now. It's Dupont who finds support. Switches it. The ball is stayed alive. And France are alive with another try. It's Theo Former who scores. Dupont had his hand in it. The ball popped out. Dupont shifted it. And the support was there. Quick deft hands from the scrum off. And another try that puts it beyond all reasonable doubt. There's no way back for Samoa now. But how cool to see Anton Dupont in action in this format of the game. That's the first conversion that's missed. It's 40 points to 7 though. France with the restart. This time around, the kick not going the full 10 meters. Almost pinpoint accuracy there, but the French looking for a contestable kick. But just falling short of the 10-meter mark. Samoa in possession. With just over 1.5 minutes to play. Samoa down this right-hand side, still stuck inside their own half. Have really not had much ball to do anything. And just as they get the ball, it's lost forward in possession. After their first victory in Pool B, Samoa have been dealt a lesson here by this very, very talented French side. Time off for the moment, but France will have the feed to the scrum. France in possession now, just inside the 10-meter mark of Samoa. The ball is a bit loose. Working their way into the 22 here, or towards the 22, centre field, France. Looking for support. Just not able to find their man. It's going to be a feed to Samoa here, but it's all too late. All that we can hope for now for Samoa, if you're a Samoan fan, is a consolation try, but they've been outplayed. In all areas here, defensively, the French have been sound. And on attack, they've been red hot, white hot. Penalty to Samoa here. They have to play now. It's going to be the final play of this game. Samoa trailing 7 points to 40. Can they get that consolation try? Samoa working their way over into the French half towards the 22 of France. Here's an opportunity now. Can they find support? It's all come alive a little bit too late. There's a little kick ahead. But France will have the final say by putting it out past the in-goal area. And that, folks, is that. France defeats Samoa by 40 points to 7. And wasn't it great to see Anton Dupont on the field for France? Allez, les Bleus. Stay tuned for Australia versus USA. Until then, see you on the other side.